Good morning all. Today we are going to perform the comparative in vitro dissolution study of two different brand of amoxicillin capsules. So this particular practical has been divided into three different sections. First one is introductory part about the detailed discussion of the need of the particles. Next we have divided into the experimental part where we will perform the demonstrations of the particles, and last one is the conclusion part. Now let's see the introductory part of this practical. Generally, the capsule are the most commonly used oral dosage form. Amoxicillin is one of the beta-lactam antibiotics, which is used to treat the bacterial infection caused by the susceptible microorganism. It is usually the drug of choice within the class because of its better absorb following oral administration than any other beta-lactam antibiotics do. The aim of today's practical is to determine the comparative dissolution profile of two different brands of amoxicillin capsules. To do so, we are having several objectives. To perform the in vitro dissolution study of the selected capsules, followed by we have to interpretation of the result, data and discussions. Then we will going to interpret the data and give the conclusions. Now let's see the material at a glance. So most commonly used materials like two different brands of amoxicillin capsules, glass apparatus like volumetric flask, beaker, measuring cylinder, funnel, pipettes. These are the glass apparatus we are going to use. And measure instrument, as far as measure instrument concerned, dissolution apparatus and UV visible spectrophotometer we are supposed to use in this particular practical. Methods, we are going to use the standard calibration curve of amoxicillin, and we'll go and perform the drug content study 2 and in vitro dissolution study. To perform the in vitro dissolution study, following parameters are considered is prime, and we have followed these following parameters. For example, medium is 900 ml of distilled water we have used, and apparatus like type 2 apparatus, dissolution apparatus we are going to use. The starting rate is 75 rpm, and the detection of drug absorbance is taken place by 272 nanometer in UV visible spectrophotometer. Now to have a detailed understanding on the practical, let's see the practical demonstration talk on this introductory session, which is been delivered for you. Yeah, let's follow the demonstrations first.
So, very good afternoon to all. Today we are going to discuss one practical which is incorporated in the syllabus of economic semester. We will perform the dissolution, in vitro dissolution study of amoxicillin capsule. See, to do the inter-practical, we have to perform a number of steps. What are the different steps? First, we need to perform a preparation of standard calibration curve of amoxicillin pure drug. And to do so, we will just going to use water, distilled water as dissolution medium, and we will prepare stock solution, then followed by standard solution. I will take 1 ml of the standard solution, and necessary dilution I will do to find a defined concentration, known concentration of solution with gradual increasing. This particular solution will be again going to determine the absorbance value in visible spectrophotometer, and after determining the absorbance value, we will plot the absorbance value and concentration in a graph to find out the standard calibration curve. Now, once we will have the standard calibration curve, next we will go for determination of percentage purity of drug, or somehow we can call the drug content of each capsule. How will we perform it? We'll just use the similar dissolution medium, which we are going to use as a dissolution medium, and we will incorporate the capsule. 3 different capsules from each batch we will collect, and we will perform the study. The final solution after performing the study will be again analyzed after suitable dilution in the using spectrophotometer. Once the analysis is over, we will get some data. Out of this data, plotting the standard calibration curve, we will be able to find out the concentration or the amount of drug available in each formulation. The average value of this formulation will be calculated, and it will be considered as the average amount of drug claimed and available in the formulation, each formulation. Now, after completion of this particular study, one is calibration curve, one is analysis of the content or assay of the capsules. We move forward the dissolution study. As you all know that in vitro dissolution study, we are having dissolution apparatus to perform the study. We will take 900 ml of dissolution medium and each capsule, we will take 3 capsules and perform the in vitro dissolution study in vivo study. During the dissolution study, we are going to use USB type apparatus and a machine speed or RPM we use 75. It is the inter-study will perform following USPNF as the reference standard protocol. Now, during the entire period of study, we will have to follow the syn condition, means we have to take the collection of sample, and at the same time, we have to make that similar amount with fresh amount of media. So, by this way, we will perform the study. Once after completion of the dissolution study, we will collect the sample after each interval or frequency will be suitably filtered, and then after suitable dilution we will go for determination of this UV visible spectrophotometer analysis. Now here we will plot the reference standard as well as your test sample. The comparative absorbance will be determined. Once the absorbance value we will have, then we will go for calculation of dissolution study based on the absorbance value. By this way, we will be able to calculate or analyze the amount of drug release from the capsule after suitable time interval. What are the different things we need to be assured in this particular study that I just pointed out? First, you need to perform the dissolution study for the entire period of time and maintain the syn condition properly. Each time you are going to perform the analysis in UV, the sample should be filtered well and should have a definite suitable dilution so that you may obtain good result out. And after that, whenever you are going to perform the interpretation of data, each data should be fitted in equations properly and calculate the final value so that you can conclude that practical result properly. By this way, you can actually perform this study. Thank you.